La, 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 la. All right, I think we're live. What's up, everybody? Sorry, we're running a little bit. I'm running a little bit late today. Good to have all of you in here. I think we're live. Let me make sure everything is up and running. Are we live? I think we're live. Let me know if you guys can see me. Oh, okay. I think we are live. Okay, good. Yay! All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode. Happy New Year, DISANITY. And obviously, as you can see, it is just me tonight. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this picture. So a couple changes tonight to today's live stream. Melissa is had a real bad day at work, not feeling wonderful. So she's laying down right now downstairs. She's trying to take it easy. Stress levels have been really high at work this week. So she knew that if she didn't take the time, it wouldn't be great. She wouldn't be into it. So we apologize, Melissa. Everybody, hearts in the chat, pray for Melissa that she feels better. She's laying down right now. So I told her, I said, take the week off. Don't worry about it. But anyway, let me say hi to everybody in the chat. We do have a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I want to go over a few things with you. Got some news, notes, a couple of opinions on some stuff that we'll talk about. Welcome in, Mandy Adams. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Talk about that in a minute as well. Mike Beachman, welcome in, Mike. Douglas Bailey. Jeannie's here. John A.B. is here. Diz Noah. What's up, Noah? Good to see you, pal. There's Charlie and Stacy at Disney Nerd Herders. We had dinner with them last night. Victor and Janet are here. Scott Rose here. Connie Rathman is here. Good to see Connie. Haven't seen Connie in a while. How you doing, Connie? David Stevens is here. Can't stay as I'm driving, but wanted to say hello. David, yeah, no problem. Appreciate you. Craig's Robotics is here. Vicky, All Smiles, is in the house. What's up, Vicky? Good to see you. Chris Slemmer's in the house. What's up, Chris? Say hi to Molly and Jen for us. John Messina's here. Matt, Jack, Santa Claus, Logan. Chris, the Disney Baker's here. Stephanie Danielle. Dan, 820 Chief. Cakes is here. Oh, it just jumped on me. Hold on. Sorry, it just jumped on me. Cakes is here. Richard Scott's here. Kimberly Hazard is here. Kelsey Elizabeth. What's up, Kelsey? Good to see you. XC is here. Is Muppet Vision 3D closed yet? No, not. Actually, it's not. That's a good question, but no, not yet. Steve Stardio Studios is here. Joanne Puzzles is here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all those hearts in the chat from Melissa. Hope my Christmas card to you and Melissa will cheer her up. Oh, I'm sure it will, Steve. Can't wait to see it. Did we get it? I don't know if we got it. Karen Kushner's here. Stacy Bailey's here. Mad Flat Hatter's here. Lori Brantoni's here. Stephanie Danielle. Rest and relax, Melissa. Right? Yeah. Jeff Snook's here. Man, this thing is jumping. Man, you guys are all in here tonight. Good to have everybody here. Nate in Nashville's here. Hugs to Melissa. Hopefully the week picks up. Yeah, I agree. I hope so too. That was you. That was me. Yep. Al's here. What's up, Al? Jeremy's here. Good to see everybody. Dina Turkey Lexter. Cynthia Candy Mom, our first member. We literally just started. Mark Langenkamp's here as well. Richard Scott. Movie Mania Nick. Danny's in the house. D. Hughes. Danny, good to see you, dear. Hope you and the family are doing well. I think Kelsey Hanley's here. Jonathan Chong. What's up, Jonathan? Christina's here. Hope the baby's doing well, Christina. I feel Melissa work has been insane. Yeah, it's been terrible for her. Heard that Disney is mad at the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie. Lori, that's just people trying to get you to watch their YouTube channel. Hannah Collins is here. All right, let's get into tonight as we're going to talk some Disney, some other stuff. We're going to talk some Universal. We're going to talk all kinds of good things. But anyway, yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope you all had a really good New Year. I'm starting to make some changes in this room. So probably next week when we have DISANITY, you'll probably see a lot of baseball stuff behind me. Because I'm taking all of my stuff in this room that is Disney related. And I'm putting that out in the loft. And I'm taking all my sports stuff that was in the loft and I'm bringing that in here. The reason for that, Vicky Pauly, welcome in, is because the majority of our Mouse Talk stuff is done outside. You know, vlogs, live streams, things of that nature. DISANITY is only done once a week here for the most part. So my other channel, my baseball channel, everything is done here. Everything. Any video I do with me on that or live streams of me calling games, it's right here. So it needs to be a more of a sports background. So just FYI, when you see that, that's why. Al's here. What's up, Al? Al and Rini, welcome in. So you will see some changes, but obviously Disney is still Disney. We love it. It's just it'll be out in our loft instead of in this room. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, she's just having a tough time with stress right now, so she was like, I just need to relax. So I said, yeah, please do. No problem at all. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good New Year. So anybody in the chat, tell me if anybody got presents from Santa Claus. Tell me, what was your favorite present you got this year? Crystal Coachman, welcome in. Yeah, actually, talking about weather, it is 45 in Lakeland right now. That's pretty low for Florida, by the way. Check out Walton's Baltimore Orioles. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Allie French, welcome in. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. We just went over 1,000 subscribers on that channel, too, so it's been fun. I will say this, though. It's funny. Talk about how great of a community we have. Melissa needs me to come see her. I agree, Cynthia. It's amazing how incredibly wonderful our community is when it comes to the people being nice. And I mean this sincerely. So with my baseball channel, I just had a video I did on my opinion on a player that the Orioles lost. They didn't re-sign him, and I made my opinion known. You know me, I like to give my opinions. Boy, the people are not nice on that side of things. Now, I don't really, it's just not. They're just, really mean people say some really mean-spirited things. So it's really nice to have this community. It really is. Susan D., welcome in. She does, Cynthia. Maybe she could borrow your special classes. Right? I'm telling you, though. Whatever. She needs something. Oh, nice, Victor. Yeah, that's right. You got a trip coming up. We finally had a white Christmas here. Nice, Steve. That's awesome. Some money and tickets to a musical and upcoming auto show. Nice, Jonathan. Very nice. Okay. Nice. So Jonathan got a good gift. Yeah, best community. I agree, Kelsey. And it says, got a new bathrobe that I absolutely love, and it was fun watching my son open his gifts. Nice. Good. Very good. Jimmy Carter funeral in Washington, D.C. earlier. Okay, yeah. Went to see Wicked. Nice. Jeremy says, Walt, do you have a storage place to move stuff around? I do, Jeremy. Well, thank you for the super chat, by the way. That's very generous. We have a garage. We have a good sized garage. We usually put everything in there. Thank you very, very, very much for that. Nathan, welcome in as well. I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, the community is totally different over there. Just not very mean-spirited. And here, everybody's always just very, very nice. Even with comments on videos, which is great. If you ever get a chance, go over and I respond in kind to those comments. If people are really down and dirty, I will kind of give it back. I hate to say it, but anyway, or I'll at least put them in their place, and that usually we don't get a lot of back and forth. We'll get some, but it's not too bad. Anthony, welcome in. Anthony Candela, welcome in. Hope Haley and Connie are doing well. Anyway, you guys don't need to know all that. My Hero Academia 3D picture. Nice, Lori. Our Christmas present this year was our cruise. That's right, Kimberly. Yeah, that sounds like it. Looked like you guys had fun. People are just mean. They can be, Crystal. They certainly can be. Opinions are like, what? Everybody has one. So, anyway, it is what it is. But, yeah, Christmas was fun to an extent. Sorry, Walt. I'll try to tone it down over there. Jeff, you're funny. It's not that at all. Christian Sanchez, welcome in. Did you hear about Disneyland 8 rides closing? I didn't hear that. Well, closing I'm assuming for refurbishment and stuff. Not me. I respect no matter what. Yeah, Gene. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's true, Chris. It does. Let's see. Well, I enjoyed your Christmas movie picks and reviews. Oh, thanks, Richard. Yeah, that was fun. We had a good time with that. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the comments. Christmas went by fast and so did New Year's. It did, Crystal. Our Christmas this year, hey Greg, welcome in, buddy. Greg J. Our Christmas was a little bit different this year because we didn't have the kids for the first time. First time ever that we did not have either one of our sons with us on Christmas morning. I think that's been part of the issue. Ever since then, Melissa's been kind of down in the dumps a little bit. Christmas and New Year's and everything were a little bit different this year. We didn't have them here for that. So I think that and the stress of work has just been, she needs like a pick-me-up. I like how you improv those songs. Thanks, Crystal. Anyway, so yeah, Christmas was a little bit different, but we still had fun. Andy Cash, welcome in. But anyway, so Happy New Year, everybody. 2025 is going to be awesome. We got a lot planned for this year. Lots of live streams like we always do. We're going to do lots of vlogs. You'll see a lot more, whether you want it or not, you'll probably see a lot more Universal this year than what we probably used to do, especially with Epic Universe opening up. So we're going to make a concerted effort to do a little bit more over there within reason of what we can do. Because remember, Universal doesn't allow for videoing. You can't, very, very little can you videotape. So I'm assuming the same's going to be said for Epic Universe. But we'll try. We'll video where we can. And if they allow us to do it, then great. But we're very excited about that. Crystal says, I can't wait to see how the Monsters, Inc. ride is going to come out. Oh, yeah. We're years off on that, Crystal. We're not going to see any kind of Monsters Incorporated stuff over at Hollywood Studios for years. Like years. Kelsey says, getting old is no fun. I definitely was not in the Christmas spirit this year. Oh, I'm sorry for that, Kelsey. Deborah, Nathan Rita, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Nick, what's up? Welcome in. Epic Universe will be epic. It is going to be. I agree. I think it will be. Hannah says she's looking forward to it because she plans on going over there. I'm counting on you to do the Universal homework. Yeah, I got you, Cynthia. Don't you worry about that, dear. I got this taken care of. Well, Crystal, there'll still be a lot of Disney as well. But let's get into talking about Disney. Let's go over this a little bit. We'll go over this first subject we're going to talk about. Sunday was it. That's the last day for this right here, this iteration, this version of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Brandy and Dave, welcome in. I like being old now. I like it too, but Dave, there's pros and cons to it. But I always say growing old is a privilege. There are a lot of people that don't get to grow old. G. Wilson, what up, G? Welcome in. Good to see you. I've been to Mama Railroad's a couple times, John. We didn't mind it. I don't think it's great food, but I didn't mind it. Horizons, welcome in. Good to see you. Anyway, so this iteration of Big Thunder Mountain, this version is gone. Gone forever now. They have closed the doors on Big Thunder. They are doing a major refurbishment. It's going to take them as long to refurb Big Thunder as it takes Epic Universe to build a theme park. Not really. I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating. But anyway, this ride is going to be down for all of 2025 and a portion of 2026. So this is going to be down for more than a year now. So, I kind of want everybody in the comments to bring up, what they think about this. I understand, look, it needs an upgrade for sure. We understand it. It's going to be a new track. They're going to put a new track down. They're going to add some fun elements to it, a little bit of magic as they call it. Christine Hickman, welcome in. I hope that little bit of magic actually isn't a little bit. I hope it's a lot of magic. But, just add it where you can and make this ride even better. Because I think Disneyland's version is better than our version. And I like ours. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorites. But theirs is a little bit better. Maybe this will be a little bit smoother now. Maybe it'll be a little bit different. I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with is it being down for a year. That's a heck of a long time. Cynthia says, Big Thunder was my favorite ride there, specifically since Splash is gone. So now what? I know, Cynthia, I'm with you. But I think what this does is it puts a big amount of pressure or, a big spotlight on Disney to make sure that their rides are functional, up and running as much as possible. Because Big Thunder is a big one. Pun intended. This ride, losing this ride is a big deal over there. Yeah, I agree, Hannah. I'm hoping for the best, too. I'm hoping that this is going to be better. And it's going to be big. And we're going to have exactly what we want from it. I don't know. Al, what's up, Al? And Rini, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. But ticket prices remain high and a lot of ride closures. Yeah, it's true. Nate, that's true. I agree. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. We'll have to see exactly what happens. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you, Debbie, but welcome in, dear. Better be a darn good update. I agree, Dean. I think you're right. I think that they have to make sure that this is really a big one. That's right, Debbie Bernfeld. Today, Debbie, it's today, right? I think Kelsey's right. Today is, if I'm not mistaken, Debbie's birthday, Debbie Bernfeld. So everybody in the chat, put a happy birthday or something in the chat for Debbie Bernfeld, who celebrates 25 today. You need to update People Mover. Yeah. You know what? It's funny you say that. I have so many thoughts on People Mover as well. As much as People Mover breaks down. Yeah, exactly, right? It's true. Glad I was able to ride Big Thunder for the first time last October. First time, John? Really? Yes, better be one heck of a renovation. Always one of our favorites. I agree. I'm with you. Everybody's wishing her a happy birthday. Yes, are they changing the track layout? I don't think they're changing the track layout, Victor. I think they're just changing the track itself. I don't think the layout is actually getting changed. Brandy and Dave, there's no reason to go to that part of the park now. Going to really stress the rest of the park. I agree. Dave, I agree. This is an issue because, first off, if you don't get a Tiana's, wait, is Tiana's standby now? Somebody, you guys got to remind me. I'm sorry, but if you don't get a virtual queue for Tiana's, there's no reason to be over there. Dave's right. Why you don't even need to be over in that part of the park? That's going to put a lot of stress on the other parts of the park. So we'll. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Darcy, welcome in. Everybody's wishing a happy birthday to Debbie. I love seeing it. Thank you, everybody. Look at this. Look at all these. Look at all these happy birthdays. Debbie, look at this. See? You're loved, Debbie. Look, everybody. Happy birthday across the board. A big Andy's Room happy birthday. Joanne Puzzles, welcome in. Rawson Found, what's going on? Welcome in. Look at this. I don't think so. I think it's only virtual. Okay, yeah. See, it better not take 5 years to... Exactly. Cynthia, I agree. I mean, I think they need to make sure that they're on top of this and do the best they can. Wow, guys. 85 watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 and see how fast we get there. Where is Melissa? Melissa is not feeling 100% today. She had a very stressful day at work, and she's trying to lay down and kind of gather her composure. Now, what you have to sing to her? Oh, yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Debbie Bernfeld. Happy birthday to you. That's the best I could do. So hopefully that's good enough. All right, let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Chris wants me to sing to Debbie, so I'm going to sing to Debbie. Ethan Smith, what's up, Ethan? Welcome in. They re-theme it after Pirates called Big Plunder Mountain. Look at you. That's funny. Nah, we already got one of them. Virtual queue at Tiana, e-ticket, Space, Tron, 7 Doors. That doesn't spread people. No, I agree. Yeah, it's but they don't. Well, I don't know. I will tell her you said hi. Anyway. All right, let's keep going. But anyway, Big Thunder Mountain's going to be down for over a year. That's going to be a big deal. I really do think it's going to be a big deal. I got to 100% agree with Dave. It's really going to put a lot of stress on that part of on just Magic Kingdom alone. And if you add on top of that the virtual queue for Tiana's that only a certain amount of people are going to get, and then if any other rides go down, man, ride times, even on slow days, are going to be up. Take that into account, folks, when you go to these parks. Make sure, you think about that. Maybe you want to think about an after-hours party. Instead of spending money on a day at Magic Kingdom, go to an after-hours event. Rawson Found says, finding mountain climbers that are also construction workers. Lucky it's only a year. Amen. That's very true. Oh, Chris, thanks, bud. Great rendition, Walt. Well done, sir. Thanks, Chris. That was very generous of you, buddy. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Walt, Crosby, and Sinatra. couldn't match that. You're funny, Al. Thanks. Just to be curious, I just looked up Tiana. It said in the app that it was a virtual queue. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, it's still... So that's going to play... I mean, that really is going to play a part. You've got two really big rides that it's a possibility you may not get to ride them. You're not riding Big Thunder at this point. And there's a potential possibility that you may not be able to ride Tiana's if you're over at Magic Kingdom. So already, two of the big e-ticket rides over there, you could be down those two rides just like that. Hope you all have a great day, night. Got to go to bed. Take care, Hannah. Hannah, have a good night. Mad Flat Hatter, welcome in. At some point, the train has to go down, plus Riverboat and Tom Sawyer Island. I know. Well, it's funny. Wow, look at the chat tonight. Oh, my God. Greg, thank you for that. I agree. Great rendition. Thanks, Greg. Thank you for that very generous super chat, guys. Very much. That means a lot. You know, we had a time when Animal Kingdom was, like, being worked on. We had a time when Epcot was being worked on. We had a time when Hollywood Studio was being worked on. And I guess now it's Magic Kingdom's time. Where Magic Kingdom, everybody's going to feel like, wow, this is a half-day park. There's not a lot to do here. At some point, the train is, sounds like it would be a good time to take Tiana's off virtual queue. I agree. Charlie, I agree. Now's the time to do it. Just make it a regular line. Matt, Simba 2, welcome in. Yes, Matt, you need to ride. You need to anyway. It's a good ride. Brandy and Dave said the real issue is that Disney Hollywood Studios become the only fully armed and operational park, which is going to increase crowds on already. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Epcot, other than Test Track, Epcot's pretty much up and operational. Animal Kingdom, yeah, because you're losing Dinerland. But really, what the part of Dinerland that we're losing is not like this big part. It's not a part that really took in high volume. But I get it. No, your point is well made. Your point is taken. See you, Tiger. Welcome in. Yeah, they do rock. I agree. Thanks, Mark. And I think Tron is a virtual queue. Yeah, Tron. No, Tron's not a virtual queue. I'm pretty sure Tron is not now. Oh, Debbie, thank you for singing to me. It made my birthday much better. Debbie, you didn't have to do that. Just say thank you. But thank you to you for that very generous super chat. My goodness, you guys are amazing tonight. Thank you. Samantha Lowe! What's up, Sam? Welcome in. All right, so we're spending a ton of time talking about Big Thunder Mountain. Let's move on from that. So I did want to go and talk about this. I thought this was interesting. So there's a new thing going on right now. I'm still reading chat. Just looked up Tron. It was a virtual queue, but it's only standby now. Yeah, standby now. Coming for Art Festival. No point in going to Magic Kingdom. We will go visit Animal Kingdom. Cynthia, I totally get it. You all stand in the long lines. I will carve the pool bar for everyone. You're welcome. Gee, Wilson, you're funny. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm with you. I'm staying by the pool. Anyway, all right. So next story I wanted to talk to you guys about. This one's interesting. I actually think this might be a good idea in some cases. But you got to be careful with it. So Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is now testing what's called a modified single rider line with groups of 2 at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So let's read a little bit about this. A modified version of a single rider line is now testing at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Instead of a line for parties of 1 guest, this new test is a line for parties of 2 guests. Starting today, which I think was last week at Disney's Hollywood Studios, groups of 2 guests can enter the single rider line at the entrance to Smuggler's Run. This line runs to the left side, adjacent to the traditional standby line, but skips the pre-show scene with Hondo Ohnaka. The signage for the line still only says single rider, but cast members are letting parties of 2 inside, as well as actual single riders. Disney may change the signage wording for the line if this test becomes a permanent solution. So I want to understand the genesis for this, the incentive. Why are they doing this? I'm with G. Wilson and Rosencrown and Germany Pavilion and Tune-In Lounge and Baseline. You're funny, Dave. What are modified singles? I guess doubles. Millennium Falcon is an attraction where guests enter the cockpit of the famous Star Wars. Yeah, we know all about that. This seating arrangement has made loading guests into the attraction slightly more complicated. Each cockpit seats a total of 6 guests, with guests completing the same job. Completing the same job sitting across from each other. The unique seating arrangement has made loading guests into the attraction slightly more complicated, since only 2 groups of 3 guests can be seated in one cockpit. So to seat a party of 4, cast members must then seat a group of 2 or 2 single riders to fill the 6. Yeah, all right, so I guess that's the genesis behind it. Because it's 6, sometimes you have a party of 4 or a party of 3. This helps with that. So I guess that makes sense. What do you guys think about this? Double rider line over at Smuggler's Run. Is that specifically the only place they're going to do that? Or do you see the possibility of them being able to do that in other places? Single rider is for speed dating. Cynthia, you're funny. I don't know. Nico the Greco, what's up, Nick? Welcome in. Got to meet Nick about a week and a half ago. That was awesome down at Disney Springs. Let's see. I'm trying to read chat. Make the single rider line go faster. I think that's part of it. Dave says it's actually pretty awesome at Smuggler's Run. It makes sense when there are a lot of groups of 4. Yeah, right. And that's kind of what they're saying, Dave, in the article. That's exactly what they're saying. Is you have a party of 4, right? And if you go to the single rider, then you got to take 2 single riders. Which, look, I'm fine with 2. Because here's the problem. Here's my only issue with this. Because you know how people are. If you're a party of 4, you're going to go into the double rider line. And you'll just pretend like you don't know them. Now, you may not be able to ride together, but you can still ride quicker. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Renee likes the idea. Modified singles is probably doubles if possible. It still could be assigned. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be. What's up? Let's see. Who else came in? Somebody else came in. Vicky Pauley's here. I saw Vicky. I saw Scott Kyle. Welcome in. I think Smuggler's Run is uniquely suited for double run. Yeah, I think so, Mark. I don't know that this works anywhere else. Doesn't work on Rock and Roller Coaster. Doesn't work on Everest. Some of the other places they have single rider. Maybe Test Track. Because Test Track sits, 6 as well? 3 and 3? I guess you could do it there. I don't know. They should test this for test. Yeah, Victor, it's funny. I just said that. Maybe Test Track that works as well. And we were the only 2 in the cockpit. Really, Stacy? See, that's not fun, though. You really need everybody. I did single rider, but who wants to be the engineer? Got back in line. No, I get that. It's going to end up being parties of 4 and 6 and get really long. Maybe that's what I'm thinking, Matt. I'm thinking that they could be like, hey, look, it's a really long line. It's 45 minutes. There's 4 of us. Okay, maybe we can't ride together, but at least we get to ride quicker if we go in the doubles, and maybe they'll do that. I tend to, maybe I'm being cynical, but I could see that happening. I would agree, Matt. Dave says, so Dawson and I went single rider twice in a row in May. Knowing we might be split up, we were taken as a duo both times. See, yeah, exactly. So I guess maybe that's kind of, again, their incentive doing this. They see it all the time, and they're like, well, why not just put it that way? All right, Chris, have a good night. Everybody say goodbye to Chris Slammer. Good night, Chris. Have a good night. Say hi to Molly for us. Pamela Hoffman, welcome in. Jacqueline, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the baby's doing well. I don't know. I think they could test that on Test Track when that reopens. Maybe even Mission Space to an extent. I don't know if does Mission Space have single rider, folks? Because I haven't ridden it in so long, I don't even remember. Would they send groups of 2 towards different lines? Yes, I think they would. So, like, if you went in, right, where you, let's say 4 people come up and they say, let's go, hey, I need 2. You bring this 2, they could go that way. And then your other 2 in your group that you did, they could say, hey, I need 2 more, and they could go that way. So, yeah, Al, they definitely could do that. Really, Mark, that's cool. Ask you to pilot. That's awesome. I guess, Victor, I guess it could work for Rise. But how would you do that? Because remember, you don't even get to the ride part of it until you're basically through 2 big sections of it. I don't know that it works there, though. How would they do that? Oh, actually, they kind of already do that. They say, I need 2, I need 1, I need 2. They kind of already do it. My whole family of 4 went on Test Track single rider line in 2023. They grouped us in 2 and 2 in 2 different cars. Worked out well. See, Ethan? Yeah, it works. Yeah, maybe the Indiana Jones ride, but that's going to be years down the road as well. Kimberly, you're funny. I think that happens now, though. Heck, I'd do it with the 4 of us just to ride it multiple times. If you don't mind being split up, single rider has been a viable option. No, I agree. If you're... I guess for us it depends, Dave, because like for us, like you, your family, my family, and others that we're all pros and we've done this a ton, it's not that big of a deal. But if I'm there with new people that have never ridden before, I want to ride with them because part of it is I want to see their reaction to the ride. So I get, you're right. For us that have been there a ton, maybe I don't need to ride it specifically with the person I'm with, because I've done it 1,000 times with them. I just want to ride. But if I'm with people that have never been before, or it's been a long time, I want to ride with them. Yeah, amen, Cynthia. I would too. I'd tell her to be prepared for that. What I will say is this, and I bring that up because I did it with Eye to Eye Disney. Isn't that terrible? I can't remember their names now. But anyway, they were in Disney for the there, and they had not ridden Rise of the Resistance. And I got them in with Melissa and I to ride Rise together for the first time. And it was really neat watching their reactions on Rise of the Resistance, riding it for the first time. That was really cool. Yeah, I just do, Dave. And not only that, I agree with you. Really, the cues are... even though they're long, it's important. It's an integral part of the ride experience in a lot of ways. And it's unfortunate sometimes that it can be long, but I think those ride cues are an important part of the experience to get you ready for the ride that you're going to do. I mean, can you imagine being on Rise and skipping all of that and going right on the ride? No. Takes something away from it. Welcome in, David. David Kish, welcome in. Good to see you. Or Cosmic Rewind's another one. See, that's another one. I guess to a point, I would want them to see the cue. Like my dad and my sister, who, by the way, neither one of them will ever do it again. They rode Cosmic Rewind. My dad's 80 years old. My dad is 80 years old, and he rode Guardians of the Galaxy. But they won't do it again. But I was glad they got to experience the full cue. They saw it all. They rode the ride, and it was hilarious. Oh, thank you, David. Happy New Year to you as well, buddy. Oh, Cynthia, one of these days you got to bite the bullet and just do it, just once. It's a pretty phenomenal cue. That's true too, Mark. Mark puts in there. He talks about the 2 people going on single riders. It screws up the photo algorithm, and one of you isn't getting your ride photo. That's true. I agree with that. Oh, absolutely, Steve. I would love to do that. David Kish is wishing everybody a Happy New Year. Pamela Hoffman says, some rides I need moral support from my family because I'm sometimes not very brave on certain rides. So single ride lines don't work for me. Totally understandable, Pamela. Totally understandable. If you're not comfortable going alone, then I agree. Don't do it. It really isn't to your benefit. Because the whole point of this is for you to enjoy it thoroughly. And even if you're getting right to the front of the line, if you're afraid and you don't have that support that you need, doesn't matter. You're not going to enjoy it anyway. So I agree with you. I agree. I really do. I agree with you 100%. So I think this double rider thing, it works in some cases. In other cases, it doesn't work. Now, I know tonight we were originally going to talk about Melissa's new show, which, by the way, we are getting together. She's filmed some stuff. I'm trying to get it all worked in create the videos and everything. I don't really want to give away the name yet. I really wanted her to do it. So we're gonna delay. I know I put it in there, and I apologize. We do have film of everything. She's done some filming for me. I've got it all ready to go. I've got to get it, created into a video. But we do have it. She's going to be talking about it next week. We're going to talk about it next week to go over the name and when the videos are going to drop and things of that nature. So I apologize tonight. This came up last minute, and I want Melissa to feel good, but I want her to be able to announce it. It's her creation. It's her baby. Steve says, that's why I need a date when I'm at the parks where she will know the ins and outs of the rides. There you go. Bring somebody who knows. I just couldn't get the kiddo to wait in line for the queue. Peter Pan one we have done, and she loves that one. Yeah, I get it. Tower of Terror? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't ridden it enough. Anyway, all right. So the other thing I did want to talk about, as you guys know, Epic Universe is this year. May 22nd, which is Memorial Day weekend, I think is when the park is going to officially open to everybody. Very exciting. And no, it's not a different channel, Cynthia. It's going to be here. It's going to be on. It's just a vlog. It's just like you know how we do the Disney dining reviews, which I'll talk about that in a minute too. It's just going to be on this channel. It's going to be her video. It's going to be her show, her vlog, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be here, folks. It's going to be here. Anyway, news about Melissa's new. No, it's not a channel. It's not, again, and I'm sorry, I may have done that wrong. It's not a channel. It's just going to be a new vlog that she does specifically right here that'll post on the Mouse Talk channel. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. So Epic Universe is coming May 22nd. We haven't heard anything yet. I don't know. Charlie and Stacy, you guys are in the chat. Anybody else that's like annual pass holders or anything of Universal? Has anybody heard anything from Universal about any annual pass holder previews, media previews, any of that stuff starting? Because I haven't seen anything. Melissa hasn't seen anything. We haven't gotten any kind of information yet on that. Yes, same channel. New show, less singing. Yes, on the Mouse Talk Network. Yep, it'll be right here. What was I saying? So, not yet. Not yet. Okay, thank you, Sam. Yeah, I'll say either. I haven't heard anything yet from Epic Universe, Universal, anybody as to any sort of dates or updates of when they might do any kind of previews. Haven't seen anything yet, says Charlie and Stacy. So expect that soon, I guess. I mean, we're going into, today is January 7th. They're going to open May 22nd. So we got a little over 4 months till they're going to open. And you know they're going to do media previews. They're going to do annual pass holder previews. They have to. So maybe we'll get in even earlier. But our first day in the park at Epic Universe will be June 15th. And I bring that up because we probably will not live stream it, but I will vlog it for you. But what we are going to do is we are staying on property at Universal for the very first time. We've never stayed on property at Universal, so we booked it. So we're going to be on property from the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. So 14th we're staying overnight. The 15th is the day we're going to Epic Universe, and we're staying overnight that night. And then the 16th we check out. So 2 nights, 3 days, 2 nights at Universal for the first time. And we are staying right there. We're staying at the Aventura Hotel. This is kind of what they consider to be their moderate, I think. We got a pretty good price on the room, a couple $100. It wasn't too bad. And so we're going to be staying right there, the Aventura Hotel, which is one of the ones that I've wanted to stay at. Yes, we are annual pass holders. Yes, Crystal, absolutely. Bruce, Sir Euchre, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Might you call it an epic journey? Yes, I would call it an epic journey. But yeah, so we're staying at the Aventura Hotel. We'll definitely vlog it. We'll vlog the room. We'll vlog the hotel. We'll vlog Epic Universe. But to be honest with you, a lot of you guys are probably going to already have seen everything by the time we go. Because it opens May 22nd. Like, even Charlie and Stacy will be going to be going earlier than us. I think they're going June 1st. So I'm sure they're going to have vlogs, the Disney Nerd Herders. So if you haven't already subscribed to them, please do so. But yeah, we're going to have it all ourselves with our reactions to everything for the first time. I'm trying to see if we can get maybe a second night or a second day at Epic Universe. Because right now, they're only selling single day tickets to annual pass holders. But even that won't last much longer. It's much nicer than most Disney moderates. Well, that's the thing, Jeff. It looks nice, and I haven't seen the inside, so I don't know what it looks like in there. I understand, Bruce. Totally understand. Don't know what floor yet, Crystal. We probably look. You guys know me. Let's look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit on this. So you guys know me. I'm not big on heights. You're funny, Charlie. So even if we were halfway, I think I'd be okay with halfway. I think I can handle halfway up. I can't be really, really high. Will Lovins, what's up, Will? Welcome and have a fantastic time. I haven't seen any of the Universal hotels, so this will be a nice experience. Also, hi, all. See, thanks, Will. I appreciate it. I hope y'all had a good New Year. See, Sam loves it. Sam, I think it looks great. I've not seen it yet, so I have no clue. But we're really excited about this. It's going to be a blast. We're really, really looking forward to what we hope to be an epic journey, as Bruce said. It's going to be a good time. 86 likes. We're still 14 off our goal. Hit that like button, folks. We're going to make it. I can feel it. Has anybody else in the chat, anybody been to any of the Universal Studios hotels? And if you have, tell me which one you've been to. None, Crystal. We haven't. Oh, you mean the new Polynesian Tower at the Poly? No, not yet. We're looking into that. I'd like to stay there very soon because that looks phenomenal. Sam says she only stayed at the dockside. We are staying at Stella Nova for Epic opening weekend. Nice. We were looking into that. I really wanted to stay at the Helios, but the Helios Grand Hotel or whatever it's called, but that one was booked. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button. We did. We say Moulin. We say Moulin Rouge and Wicked in London. We saw over the weekend, New Year's period, much quieter than Disney for once. Nice, Will. I'm anxious about the crowds for the first few months, but might be a great time to get on Hagrid's. Okay, so I'll give my opinion on what I think. I could be totally off base here. I have no clue, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think Universal has a plan for this park when it comes to crowds. I think they're going to moderate it. I really do. And I think the way I read into it is by how they're selling their tickets right now. You have to buy a 3-day, you have to book a 3-day package with Universal to even have the chance at getting tickets to Epic Universe. It's got to be at least a 3-day package. And if you book that 3-day package, you only get 1 day of that 3-day package inside Epic Universe. I think that's smart. I think that helps to moderate and control crowd levels. And I think they want to do that. Bruce says, I've seen something about Cabana Bay look like a decent place, not as themed as Disney resorts of the past. No, of course. I agree. Like 3 times cost compared to when they opened. It became a premier hotel overnight. Really? I'm surprised at that. Jeff Condon, welcome in. Good to see you. Just back to freezing cold after vacation. Right? I know. Jeff, were you here again, man? I'm sorry if we missed you again. Magical Observer, welcome in. Aventura, Surfside, and Dockside, all excellent hotels. Very nice, yeah. Ethan says his daughter's been to Cabana Bay and loved it. Nice. Susie Schrader, welcome in. Susie's been to Royal Pacific, Portofino, and Endless Summer. All were great. Very good. Greg's been to Hard Rock, Royal Pacific, Cabana Bay, and Portofino. Is that Chobley? Welcome in. They're getting rid of really? I don't know about that. You stayed at Lowe's Royal Pacific, says Danny. Nice. Did we hit 100 likes? Nice. Good job, everybody. The Aventura is also opening a Cool Rogers in the first level. Oh, nice. Now, see, I didn't know that. I want to make sure I understand when a Cool Rogers. What's a? You have to explain that one to me. Dockside the walls are thin. I don't want to know, Chris. I don't want to know, Cynthia. Michael Winter, what's going on, Michael? Good to see you. I hope you and Leslie are doing well. I think once Epic is open, they're going to do dig into major updates to studios, and yeah, they probably will. Well, I'll look into that at a later time. I don't really know why they would do that. And I want to hear it officially from Disney before I believe that. I would want to see it from Disney. Why would they do that? No, Walt, I was at Key West and Bahamas. Oh, nice, Jeff. Well, I hope you had a good time. Anyway, I really do. I think they have a plan with Epic Universe. I think they really have an idea of how they want to monitor and control crowd levels and make it so that when you go into this park, it's not so obscenely crowded that you don't enjoy it. And that would be really cool. I would take less days in the park if it meant the days I am in the park, I can get a lot done. I would. I just would. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cynthia. Rumors are Universal may give up The Simpsons. Oh, maybe. I know Disney owns it. It's like a Ruby Tuesdays mixed with Johnny Rockets. It's owned by John Legend and Chris Christie in a... Oh, wow. How about that? Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you for that. That's very interesting. That would be cool. What's up, Paul? Paul Engel, welcome in. Speaking of Paul Engel, by the way, I'm going to be on with Pete tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. for Two Truths and a Lie. 10:30 p.m. on Pete's channel tomorrow night. Pete McDevitt, one of our partner channels. Mods, share that out. Paul Engel sponsors that show. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it tomorrow night because I've got some doozies for some truths and lies. And I want to see how well you guys know me. You don't want to miss that tomorrow night. 10:30 p.m. on Pete's channel. Two Truths and a Lie. Two Truths and a Lie. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's up, Brian? Welcome in. Good to see you. Got to start packing for my next trip to Walt Disney World. Love to all. P.S. Hello, Brian. Hey, Mark. Nice. Good. Have a good time. Everybody say goodnight to Mark. Mark's going to bed. Welcome in Chris Nedlin as well. So, yeah, somebody share that out, please. If you could. Two Truths and a Lie tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. on Pete's channel. It's going to be a hoot. I think you guys are really going to be kind of shocked with some of the answers on these. Past my bedtime. I understand, Cynthia. Well, watch the replay then. I totally get it. Melissa will have a new show. Yes, I'm not announcing it tonight. I wanted her to do it. She's not feeling great tonight, so we're going to announce it next week. But yes, Melissa's got a new show. Not a new channel, folks. New show that she's going to be doing. She's already done some filming of it. I've got to do all the editing and all that, but we'll have it up for her. But yeah, there you go. So anyway, I think Universal's got an idea for Epic that they want to take care of this and keep this crowd levels at a manageable rate. And I hope so. Everything they've done so far, it looks like they've really been forward thinking with it. And I really hope it works for them. We'll see. I cannot change the time, Cynthia. It's Pete's channel. But anyway, guys, there you go. That's DISANITY for tonight. That was the topics I wanted to talk about. I appreciate all of you being here. We hit 106 likes. Thank you for the super chats. Oh, I did want to mention, everybody, we did a new Disney dining review today, or last night. We went to Paddlefish last night with friends of ours. Charlie and Stacy and Nerd Herders are in the chat. They went with us. I'm not going to give it away. Go watch it. We went to Paddlefish. Melissa and I were talking about it, and we were like, I've never seen a review from anybody on Paddlefish. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a dining review of Paddlefish. So we went. We went to Paddlefish last night. Of course, it used to be Fulton's back in the day, long time ago. And we've reviewed it. So go watch our review. It's about an 8-minute video. It's really not that long. We try to keep them as short as possible. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Watch the video. Give us a like. And I hope you guys like it. We enjoyed making it. It was fun. No fish were paddled, just eating. I know all lies about Walt. He loves heights and the Colts. I don't mind the Colts, actually, Bruce. Please send Melissa Arlo. I will, Danny. I definitely will. Disney Dan, Steve's World, Tis Our Dream, and Pete McDevitt. Don't forget again, tomorrow night, Pete McDevitt, 10:30. 2 Truths and a Lie. Don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for the super chats. Mods, great job, as always. Got tons of mods in here. Love seeing the mods. I remember when it was the Empress Lily. Huh. Okay. I don't. So, I don't. I really don't, Michael. 2 Truths and a Lie tomorrow night. Mods, great job as usual. Thank you for the super chats, folks. That's very generous of you. Guys, thank you to everybody who commented. If you didn't comment, if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching the replay. If you're just not a commenter, if you're a Ninja watcher, I know you're there. I appreciate you being here and watching. I really like doing the home streams. They're a lot of fun. It's a little bit more intimate. I can really watch the chat really well and talk at the same time. These are always a blast. Michael says we did a character breakfast there once. Nice. Okay. Go watch the review on paddlefish and let me know what you think. Thanks, Paul, for sharing that since you're sponsoring it. Good night, everyone. Good night. I now want to watch a dentist video about cavities called the 2 Truths and a Pie. 2 Truths and a Lie. I can't do it. I got a speech impediment. Nice. Anyway, all right, gang. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. Hope to see you tomorrow night on Pete's channel. But until then, remember this weekend we'll be at the parks. Look out for the times for the parks because it's marathon weekend, so it's going to be hard getting in those parks first thing in the morning. The streams might be a little bit later this weekend. But we'll see. Anyway, all right, gang. Have a great night. Appreciate y'all being here. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks, everybody. I'll tell Melissa you all gave her your best. Bye, gang.